Hi, I'm Shandon Klein, and I'm at First United Methodist Church Richardson, and I'm dabbling in creating a new online space called Small Groups that's specifically focused on discipleship and accountability through the technology of Zoom. So during the pandemic and the increase of divisiveness in our country, it became increasingly clear to me that being and staying Christian, especially now, can be really hard, especially where there's a lot of different sides trying to claim that they're the true Christians, right? And since I have a heart for multi-ethnic ministry, I thought to myself, where in the church do we have the space to intentionally be placed with other Christians who may have different views than us or have different life experiences, and see how God is working in their lives and learn how to move together in discipleship so that we can do, as our book of discipline says, make disciples for the transformation of the world. And while I was studying Wesley, while I've been at seminary, I found that he was definitely up to something when he created classes and bands. And on reading the testimonies of those who had gone through the class and the band models, both in the past and in the modern day, I decided to see if we could create that space online. And so we provide a space where people who are new to the faith, curious, or veterans of the faith, regardless of whether they were churched or unchurched, could share their experiences with God and hold each other accountable to discipleship practices each week in an intentionally diverse environment. So there's definitely different types of discipleship, and for most of our churches that ascribe to lecture-based Sunday school classes or groups, these types of small groups may seem a little bit more intense, like with the questions of how is it with your soul, and on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank your relationship with God this week? It can seem really deep, but we also know that the spiritual journey is varied for everyone. And so it's important for whatever space that you're creating to recognize where your offering lands on that spectrum of discipleship so that we can not only meet them where they are, but help them move forward towards sanctification, as we say. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? So ultimately, I hope that this new space can help provide the DNA to plant multi-ethnic churches and become a lab for learning how to do respectful discussions with people of different backgrounds, and not only within the safety of the church, but out there in the world where we need it desperately.